Hi there, everybody. It's Dr. Steve with Kinesi, and I want to take you into a little bit of crawling today. So many benefits from crawling because it's a part of the neurodevelopmental sequence. So when we went from infants laying around to then crawling and then eventually up to walking and running, the crawling phase is a really important piece of the puzzle. And so one of the things that we're going to do is crawl in a couple of different ways. This really connects the dots with the shoulders, the spine, the hips, the pelvis. All sorts of great coordination and stability come out of doing some crawling. So ideally, we start in the hands and knees position, and what we're after is trying to have the head and the hips stay at about the same level and the spine parallel to the ground the whole time. So starting on the knees is kind of the way to get the pattern going, because we want the opposite arm and leg to move at the same time together. So we also layer on that we do our crawling in the different directions. So we did a little forward, we did a little back here, always doing the opposite hand and leg pattern, but then we can also do the side to side going sideways. So opposite hand and leg are moving at the same time. That really works on the coordination between all the parts, the brain talking to all of the shoulder, the spine, the pelvis. So we do our side to side. And then, as you might imagine, we have a rotation. So for the rotation, we're going to just spin around in a circle. But you can think of the axis is right through the belly button, and you're trying to just spin right around in a circle. So still the opposite arm and leg pattern goes, where each one kind of turns out at the same time as we spin all the way around. So then we've done our forward and back, our side to side, spinning left, spinning right, but then we want to graduate from the knees to the toes. So that's where it gets a whole lot harder. And the way to do that is where you start in that same hands and knees position, and then you just lift the knees up a little bit. And so we're still trying to keep that stable spine and keep the hips and the head at the same level. And then we do all of our same directions, the forward and back. And go to the side here. Again, just picking up the knees a little bit as we go sideways. And then we do the same thing, spinning around. And you would go both ways. And that will take you into the crawling patterns. Have fun with that one, everybody.